Hello everyone! Greetings from Munich in Germany, Deutschland. My name is Svetlana Mucha. I am the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com, and we continue talking about relationship, discussing dating tips, talking about dating failures, and learning to choose smart dating and building smart, healthy relationships. In this video, I would like to talk to you about smart choices and about people who unfortunately fall for drama and therefore choose wrong partners to invest their love and therefore to invest their life. I will share several stories with you, and I will start with a story about a lady. So guys, see, sometimes you write in the comments below that I only discuss men and male mistakes in the comments below, and I remind you that we have a separate blog in Russian and Ukrainian languages, and in those blogs, myself and our psychologist Alessia, we talk about female mistakes because those blogs are addressed to women. Anyway, not so long ago, a lady, she is my reader, she has written me on Instagram, and very often girls who read my blogs and who have read my books, they write me on social media to ask for a dating tip or to share a story or just to comment on the book. So this girl, she's 24 and she's fluent in German and in English. Actually, she got her master's in Germany, and after that she got her first job here. She teaches English as a foreign language. So she has written to me that she had this problem. She feels attracted only to bad boys, and she keeps choosing only bad boys, and she can't build a healthy, solid, lasting relationship, and she has claimed that she wants to build such a relationship. So she has described to me that she has met a perfect guy. He is older because she claims she prefers older men. So she is 24 and this older man has just turned 30. So they have like 6 years of an age difference, but when you are 24 and he is 30, it feels like an age gap. It really does. So this man, he's bilingual because his father is German, his mother is Ukrainian, so he speaks Russian and he speaks German, and he works in sales for a big international IT company. So he's handsome, tall. The lady said that he is like the whole package, and he has invited her out on their first date to a very fancy, really beautiful, really tasty restaurant. He has brought her beautiful flowers. He foot the bill, which was about 400 euros. And she said that he was so attentive during the date, complimenting her, asking her questions, listening to her. So she really liked him. He has driven her home after the date, and later that evening he has sent her a text thanking her for the date and telling her that he would really like to see her again. They have been texting for the next couple of days and have agreed to go out again. And again he has taken her to a nice place, he has brought flowers, he has complimented how she looked, and he was sharing stories about his work. He was asking her questions about her work, and the lady said that she felt bored. She said that she was sitting at that second date in that fancy restaurant, enjoying that tasty meal with a guy who had the looks. She said that he is really good looking, really handsome. Let's call this guy Adam, and the girl we will call Maria. So she said that Adam, he is like a perfect son of your mother's friend, who is tall, handsome, good looking, had the right job, says the right things, and is courting you properly, but she felt bored. And she said that right during that second date, she got a text from a guy she has met on Tinder like 2 weeks before, and they had just one date. And on that date that they went clubbing, and she said that they had some shorts and they ended up making out in the bathroom, and he hasn't called her to ask her out since, just sent her a few texts late at night. And this time he has texted her asking how she was, what was she doing, and she has decided to be bold and brave, and she has texted him back that I'm actually on a date, and he has texted her back that skip the date and go out with me, I will pick you up. And this girl Maria, she is telling Adam this perfect 30 years old guy that, you know, I'm tired, I don't feel that well, can you please take me home? So he drives her home after the dinner with the flowers, and she goes up to her apartment, leave the flowers, and she's telling me, and you know what I did, Svetlana? Like 15 minutes after Adam's car has disappeared around the corner, I've jumped into the car of this Tinder guy and we went partying, and I can't really call that a real date because there were other people, so we hang out and I ended up making out with him. So tell me, Svetlana, what is wrong with me? I have this perfect Adam who is handsome, successful professionally, and he's courting me, but I'm not interested. Well, keep in mind that this girl, Maria, she is just 24, and I have asked her, like, Maria, but do you plan to start a relationship? What are your dreams and aspirations? What do you want to do? And she said that, you know, yes, I want to have a boyfriend, like all my friends, they have a boyfriend. And regarding my dreams, I really want to go to the United States, to Los Angeles, because my friend, she has relocated there last year, and before that she worked in a similar position in Germany, and she really loves it in Los Angeles because parties are so much better than in Germany, and she has met tons of celebrities, and she believed that her career will skyrocket, and she can meet there very interesting people. So you can understand that Maria really doesn't want to have a boyfriend. Well, her friends have boyfriends, so she assumes that she also has to be willing to date someone seriously, but in real life she wants to relocate to United States, she wants to explore this life, yes, to party, because it's obvious that she prefers partying, and she can't really appreciate a guy like Adam. But let's talk about guys like Adam. Why is he courting Maria? Probably because he finds her beautiful, and she is a beautiful girl. I have checked her Instagram. She has long fair hair, natural, beautiful blue eyes, long legs, ample breasts, tiny waist. So she's a very attractive girl, so I'm not surprised that Adam wants to court her, but they have been out on 2 dates. And she says that he has been asking her questions, so he wanted to get her to know her better. But why on earth hasn't he asked her about her dreams and future plans? Like, Maria, what do you dream to do in your life? What are your plans for the next couple of years? And then to actually listen to the answer, to hear that she wants to relocate, leave Germany, go to the United States, go to Los Angeles like her friend, to meet celebrities, to party, and then to compare if her plans and dreams and long-term goals align with his, and if the timing of these plans also is similar. Because judging from what this girl was telling me about Adam, he wanted to court her seriously and to date her. If he wanted to have just like casual relationship sex with her, probably after the first date, after that fancy restaurant, or after the second date in that fancy restaurant, he could have invited her over to his place or hint something. Instead, he was bringing flowers and was all this gentleman, and he really tried to wow her. He really tried to give a good first impression, but he has chosen a totally inappropriate object to invest his courtship and invest his feeling. Instead of discussing whatever they were talking about within these 2 dates, he could have asked her on the date number 2 about her dreams and aspirations. What do you plan doing with your life? Do you plan to continue teaching in Germany? What do you want to do? And listen to what she's telling. If the girl is not telling you that I really want to meet someone and I dream to have a beach wedding, well, believe her. Of course, it is insane when right on the first date a lady is asking your last name and tries to imagine what it will sound like to add your last name to her first name and how it will look like on your wedding invitations. We are not talking about such nutcases at the moment, but when you go out with someone and you have this intention to meet a person with whom you will build a serious, lasting relationship that hopefully will lead to engagement, engagement, marriage, and this is a priority for you and you want to achieve it within the next several years, then on the date number 2, you have to actually ask a person, what are your dreams? How do you see your future? What do you expect from life? And guys, actually it is not a crime to ask on the second or third date about her attitude to marriage. Do you believe in marriage? Do you want to officially get married? How do you see it? You can learn so much about a person by asking about her dreams, but you can also ask a direct question on the second or third date. It is not a crime, because when you are dating, actively dating, it is normal that you want to find out if you are on the same page about marriage, because this is important. Just because you find her beautiful, and I assume this Adam, he thought that, wow, she is young, she is beautiful, she is well educated, she speaks several foreign languages, they have similar background, so for sure she wants to get married, and now I will court her and everything will work well. So he made assumptions without actually asking what she wanted. So to this Maria, I have wished lots of luck in her aspirations to get this position in Lay and to actually travel to United States, to explore America. And she told me that if she won't meet someone in several years, like in 3 to 5 years, then she will apply to join my agency, which I can translate that for the next 3 to 5 years she wants to party, she wants to do some casual dating. I'm not implying right now that she's going to like sleep around, etc. Maybe she will just flirt and dance with those guys. We don't know that. But for the next 3 to 5 years, like building a serious relationship that can lead to engagement and marriage is not a priority for her. Right now, some men can tell me that, oh, she can change her mind. There can be a nice guy who would just sweep her off her feet and everything would work well for them and she will decide that she wants to get married. Well, only if the time is right, only if she has actually partied it out of her system, if she has traveled and deep down she understands that now is the time to get a boyfriend and then the right guy shows up, then it can work out. But if there will be like several nice guys who would be courting her properly and who would have all the right qualities, if deep down she doesn't want it, it won't happen. So when you start dating someone new, especially if you are not doing it with the help of a matchmaker, with the help of a professional matchmaking service, don't be too shy to ask about his or her intentions. Of course, like first date and especially first 5 messages when you're texting someone on Tinder, that's not the time to do it. But when you're out on the date number 2 or 3, you can already start asking important questions to see if this person is on the same page with you about important things, if you are looking for the same things. Because so often men assume that all women want marriage, all women want to have kids, all women want it now. Guys, I hope it was helpful. I want to wish you lots of love. Svetlana Muhar, especially for Diolli.com from Munich, Germany.